Israel has put to rest one of the country's most revered figures. Former Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, who fell into an 8-year-long coma at the peak of his powers in 2006, died on Saturday, aged 85. Sharon was given a full state funeral for his lifelong commitment to Israel, which began at the birth of the Jewish state in 1948 as an army commander and ended as the country's 11th Prime Minister. Israeli President Shimon Peres spoke of Sharon's character.
We are accompanying him to his final resting place today. A soldier, an exceptional soldier, a commander who knew how to win. A leader who breathed a dream, a man who charmed us all even during the most difficult hours.
After retiring from military service, Sharon helped establish the Likud political party and held a series of cabinet positions in government until winning elections in 2001 to claim the post of Prime Minister. Speaking at the funeral in front of the Knesset in Jerusalem, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Sharon stood firm on Israel's right to defend itself.
As a minister and as a prime minister, he stood firm on our right to act in our own defense in the region so that we can live here in security, a right upon which we insist still today and which is a necessary condition for our existence and the existence of peace.
A divisive figure within Israel, Sharon left his mark on the region as perhaps no other through military invasion, Jewish settlement building, and a shock decision to unilaterally pull troops and Jewish settlers out of Gaza. US Vice President Joe Biden said the decision was highly controversial.
When he told 10,000 Israelis to leave their homes in Gaza in order, from his perspective, to strengthen Israel. I can't think of much more controversial. As a student of the Jewish state, I can't think of a much more difficult and controversial decision been made. But he believed it, and he did it.
Famously overweight, Sharon suffered a stroke that put him into a coma in 2006, from which he never awoke. Some diplomats believe that had he remained in good health, he would have secured peace with the Palestinians. Former British Prime Minister Tony Blair said Sharon knew that war alone could not bring security to Israel.
That, from my experience, was Ariel Sharon. Tough, but shy. Indomitable, yet a servant to his people. A warrior to create his country, yet wise enough to know that war alone could not secure its future. He was a giant of this land, born of the union of a great spirit and a big heart. Let him take his place in the history of Israel with pride.
After a memorial service in the Israeli parliament, Sharon's body was driven from Jerusalem to his family farm in southern Israel. Sharon was laid to rest on Monday afternoon beside his late wife Lily.